Hey there, everybody. Robert Taylor with Wonderscape Creations, continuing on with our relationship series. This should be the last episode. Um, so, for the first part of it, we're going to verify that everything is working as it should and do any bug fixing. And if it doesn't take that much time, then I'll go into the remainder of the Narrative Pro stuff. Um, I went ahead and sped up the process a little bit. For those in Narrative Pro, you need to make sure you create your player character and your NPC characters from your new definition and replace your NPCs and whatnot. Sorry, with your new definitions. Um, I went and sped through that because those not using Narrative Pro shouldn't have to watch us go through that before going through the parts that are necessary for the relationship system. So, and you in the player definition or wherever um, you who are not narrative pro have placed your character's race and relationship stuff, um, we need to set the race of the player. I just set it to human, keeping it easy. And then you need to go to whichever NPC that we're going to be doing this test on and make sure that they have their race, their race belief map, and the relationship to tag their relationship to tag is the relationship map and then relationship with player. So these three, we are going to be filling in the race and the racial belief map. So race, I'm making them human. The tag, I made sure it was set to human. Now we have here that this human likes dwarves, likes elves, doesn't like humans. So with that information of -5 and the AC relationship, if we come in here to this and we look for humans, humans generally like humans at 12. So which means it should be at 7 instead of 12 when we do our testing. Let's go ahead and test that out. So let's go into the player character and we need to pull out AC relationships WC. We need to get that. We need to make sure we do add relationship. Now, something that we all need to be aware of adamantly for those in Narrative Pro. This NPC, it's going to look for one that's in the world near you. So adding and updating and all of that stuff means you need to load in the NPC, even if it's just to update that. Obviously, whenever they load in, you would want to set up that they check and update their gameplay tag as well. With that being said, um, for those of you that don't have Narrative Pro, then you have your own way of figuring out some of this out. So here we are in the narrative player controller, our player controller, and we need to get the player, um, and then we need to get the NPC. So for player, I just need to get control, controlled pawn. I believe this is the narrative one. No, it's not. Let me find the narrative one. I can't remember what it's called. All right. So search for get controlled character. There it is. It says narrative. So I was looking for pawn. We need character. We have right here narrative player character. And for some reason that is not working. Not compatible with BP narrative player character object reference. All right, so for some reason I put the BP version of it. So we need to open this up and come back over here. Narrative player character. There we go. Everything should still be working. Now let's go ahead and plug that in. Perfect. Now I've gone ahead and made Frank 2. So I'll just, and Frank 2 is the only option I have at the moment. So that's good. There's currently, we're just making sure it works. So I haven't, I'm just going to keep that at 0 at the moment. Um, something else we need to have here in the add relationship. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that. And in the return node, we are going to get, whoops, not that, plus sign and new value, integer, and we will get the local value and place that in here. Compile and save. Compile and save. So now we have the new value as well. And the reason we're doing that is we're going to come over here, print string. We want to see what the value is when we do that. Now then, I'm going to get some keyboard buttons here. There we go. Because right now, this is how we're adding it. We're just making sure everything works before we add it to our system. So we'll hit play. I'm going to pause it while everything loads because it's the first time. All right, so let us continue here. Now, if I hit 0, it says 7. So now we know it's 7. And it's going to keep saying 0 now because we already have the relationship. So we know that adding the relationship is working. And if we want to know for sure that it's working, we could just then also at the end of this get relationships for each loop. Break relationship, and then print text, format, player name, curly bracket, player, NPC name, curly bracket, NPC. We can go just like that. File and save. Now I hit 0. Now it's saying player name Billy, NPC name Frank 2. And now it's showing 0 only because it's not adding it again. If it was adding it again, we'd be getting multiple lines of Billy and Frank. So we know that's working. And then I'll go ahead and just put at curly brackets value. There we go. We're good to go. We're perfect. Now we're going to go ahead and take this a step further, because now that we know that it's adding the relationship, we need to get the relationship. So we'll grab these two things again, and we'll search for get relationship. We have the player, we have Frank 2, and we'll do another key binding of 9 this time. We're going to go ahead and just move this stuff a bit out of the way here. Move this print text as well. And now we will come out of here and then do this. Oh no, we don't need to copy and paste. Hold down B for branch. And then print string. No. We're just going to put no. And so we don't have to keep going back and forth. We'll do key 8. And we're going to go ahead and this time we will update the relationship. Looks like I did the player wrong there as well. We have the, yep, it's the BP, so let's go to update relationship. And we need this to be narrative player controller. Or no. Not controller. Character. There we go. Nothing's broken. We're good to go. And we will choose Frank again. This time, we will add 5. And when we do that, we will do a print string, and we'll type in string to get a debug string to make sure that it's updating how we want to. Actually, let's do append. Then we'll have a space plus that. There we go. Then, one last time, we will do this whole line again. But this one will go in the negatives. No. Key 7. And now we have -5. Now we want to connect all of this right here. And I'll go ahead and change this. We'll see how hard that is to see. Compile and save. Now, because we didn't save, they're not in our system. So if I hit 9, no. None. That's normal, because they have not been added yet. So if we hit that, okay, Frank's at 7. We found Frank. We try to add him again. It's 0. Neutral. Now he's 12. Now he likes us. Now he's back down to neutral. So the whole system is indeed working. So we now know that we have complete and total access to the relationships. And I will go ahead and take this one step further for those in Narrative Pro. We will be calling this episode here. That way, in the next episode, we can take as long as we need to get everything set up in Narrative. But we want to confirm that it all works. So he's now been added. Let's go ahead and, oh, that's right, I changed that. We'll save the game. Resume. I'll end it. We'll hit play. Now, instead of hitting 0, I'm just going to hit 9. There he is. We've saved it. It's still there. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you have any requests, or you see any bugs, or you know of any improvements that could be made to the system itself, please make sure you let me know. You can always message me here on YouTube, or you can join my Discord and find me there. Lastly, for those with Narrative Pro, if you are in the Narrative Discord, the name I go by there is Primal. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode, Narrative Pro people.